Ladies and gentlemen, Canada will face the USA tomorrow for gold in the 2017 World Junior Hockey Championship gold medal final. And what a second semifinal it was between Canada and Sweden. I think that game gave us everything we could have expected from those two teams. From Canada's point of view, didn't get off to a great start again. The Swedes got off to the start they wanted, getting on the board early, getting a 1-0 lead, scoring on their first 2 out of 3 shots, getting to Carter Ingram early. But Canada has heart, and by heart I mean Carter Hart, who came in and slammed the door, made 28 straight saves, literally shut the Swedes out for the majority of the game. And now, for the first time since 2010, the USA and Canada will face off in the gold medal game, and Canada will finally have a chance to avenge that gold medal winning goal that was scored by John Carlson 7 years ago. Now, let's break down this second semifinal a little bit more here. The Swedes, in the first part of the first period, they were fast. Their transition game was good. They were too much for Canada to handle, and it resulted in 2 very quick goals. But if you watch the pregame, the analysts were saying, Canada has to get the puck in deep against Sweden, turn the defense around, break the Swedes down, tire them out, and that's how Mitchell Stevens scored the first goal. Just a dirty, gritty goal that, had the Swedes collapsing, and eventually Canada was able to score. And then Anthony Sabelli, what can I say about this guy? If he's not winning a draw or setting a teammate up, he's scoring timely goals. And that's what he did. Got Canada tied up at 2. And then Julien Gauthier, again, scoring again, second time, or third goal in the last 2 games. And another dirty goal, squeaked it by Felix Sandstrom. And, no offense to Sandstrom, he was amazing in this game, kept the Swedes in it, but Gauthier was able to squeak one by him. And then Dylan Strome scoring a timely goal for Canada, giving them a 2-goal lead. And then Canada finished Sweden off with an empty netter. Not taking anything away from Sweden, so, people from Sweden watching this video, don't think that I'm bashing Sweden, because that's not what I'm trying to do. That's just the recap of the game. And, it was a great semifinal. I really enjoyed watching it. The first semifinal was awesome as well. Check that video out if you haven't already. Let's preview the bronze medal game a little bit. We got Sweden and Russia. I expect these two teams I expect it to be very finesse driven. There's going to be a lot of speed. It's going to be a very frantic pace, which a lot of these games, when you get to the middle round, best on best, it is a very finesse style of game. Not overly physical, but it's hard to pick. It's hard to predict a winner here. I mean, obviously you can pick Sweden, considering they were the tournament favorite coming into the tournament, but you can never count out the Russians, and I'm honestly smelling an upset. I think Russia could easily win this game. Kirill Kaprizov, I like him. I like the Russians' top line. They match up well versus Sweden. Ilya Samsonov could easily shut the door for Russia and keep them in it. Same thing on Sweden's side. Felix Sandstrom has to come back with a solid game like he had in this game versus Canada. So I really don't know who to pick in that game. I'm thinking Russia's gonna edge Sweden out, but that's just my opinion. Tell me what you guys think. Let's preview the gold medal game. Compared to Sweden and Russia, I expect Canada and US to be much more physical. It's still going to be very fast-paced, very frantic, not too many whistles, but both teams, the style that they have is traditionally is more of a physical style, and Canada's going to be looking for some revenge. The USA looking to finish off running the table, which, is not out of the question. If you're a Canadian fan, don't count the US out because they're in the gold medal game for a reason. And I really, again, it's hard to pick a winner. Obviously, I want Canada to win, but whether they do or not is another story. If Canada's key to success, a lot of what we've seen the last two games, they're going to have to, break the U.S. down, get some dirty goals, not try to be too flashy. They're going to have a better start. Not getting behind for the first time in 3 games would be nice. Having a better goaltending performance early. Carter Hart has to come in and shut the door against the U.S. early. Surviving the first 10 minutes would be key. For the U.S., Tyler Pearson, same thing. He's got to keep the U.S. in it. And, the U.S. is going to want to try to match Canada. With their speed, blow for blow, it's gonna be a tight game. There's a lot of good players on each side, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. I'm picking Canada to win dramatically over the U.S. in overtime. I think I feel the same way about Russia over Sweden. I don't think either game is gonna end in regulation. I think we could see overtime for both games. Tell me what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. And please, guys, I've been seeing the amount of dislikes the last couple videos. I'm not trying to tick anybody off here. I just make these videos because that's what I like to do. So give me a thumbs up. And, we're all hockey fans here. We can all appreciate good hockey. So tell me what you think of the tournament so far. Tell me your predictions. And be sure to subscribe. I'll see you next time.